Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. This is Ghost from Thundering Vipers, and I'm back with some small break, and this time I'm conducting a ground attack mission, more like a ground strike mission I would say, flying over Syria. Well, this is basically not Syria, but the strike itself is towards Syria, and I'll try to hit a enemy airfield, which is defended by some AAAs and some manpads, anti-air, and I'll try to fly low in order to avoid enemy radar. The idea would be to stay something like 500 feet, but the problem is visibility. As you can see, it's raining and there's a lot of cloud cover as well, so yeah, it will be interesting, and there's a good possibility I might crash. I mean, due to poor visibility, trying to fly in a valley, low altitude, it's a bit daring. Okay, so looks like we'll be getting out of our friendly airspace in a bit and entering into the enemy territory. So waypoint 1 is coming up, 15 nautical miles out, and let me get master arm on, try to set up the bombs as well. 500 feet, and I'm carrying 10 of them, so repel all 10 at the same time. Right, so this is a lake, this is like my queue. Okay, interesting. Don't tell me that I've got the same problem. Oops, looks like there's something wrong with my joystick. Okay, let me pause this here for now. Let me fix this. Okay, I believe it should be fixed now. I had to replug everything back in. Don't tell me it's the magnet issue, which it should not. I thought I fixed it. Oh, come on. Altitude. Come on, my track IR is. Yeah, this is a mess. I'll have to restart because my track IR just got disabled. That's not good. Altitude. Okay. Hate these things whenever they happen. So I have to kind of restart once again everything. Yeah. Mr. Track IR is back up. Because I unplugged everything, and for some reason the track IR thought that I have stopped it. So that's a waste of, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Come on. DCS world. Should not take too long this time. Here we are. Back to the mission. Mission's up. We'll have to take off and do all of this a bit quickly as compared to before. Here we go. Start, load terrain. Spawn objects. Preload done. Come on. World preload. Okay, here we go. Mission's done. Now it's going to take like another 5 seconds to load the whole cockpit. Because as far as I know, after the update, the loading times have increased. Alright. So let's try to have a comparatively quicker takeoff, because we've already seen how the F16 looks externally. And I'm carrying a single fuel tank, so I cannot use my burner too much. As it's like a 70-80 nautical mile strike. Great. So in my hurry, I might get off the runway. Please, 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 please don't hit. Aha, saved. Okay, line up. Lines up done. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so the idea would be to fly low this time. And try to get to the airfield. Okay, pull up slightly. Slow. Okay, here we go. Thanks. Gears are up, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so going to level off. And we are airborne. Fuel flow is good. As you can see, I don't have too much fuel to go with. Yeah, yes, altitude cutting down to 50% mil power in order to save fuel. And as you can see, it's overcast. Lots of rain. And visibility is something like 2-3 nautical miles max. And it's going to cause issues when we drop down into the valley while flying low. So 23 nautical miles away from our first waypoint. There's smoke coming in from my engine as well. I'm not sure if it's like a new effect. Okay, formation lights are off. Looks like a farm over there. So I wanted to take a bit of a break from some air combat and wanted to do some bombing.
Altitude.
Okay, 17 nautical miles out. I should try to get my weapons and everything ready. Ripple 10 500. Ripple is 10, 500 feet, CCRP is 10. Alright, so that's the lake. Ten nautical miles out from my drop point into the valley. I believe it's on the other side of this mountain, and I've got the sun right in my face. The target is at waypoint number 3.
Altitude.
Okay, so this is not good. This is not good at all. Like, look at this. It's like almost. The visibility is poor.
Altitude.
But we have to do it. We have to do this, guys. Okay. So slowing down. It's the bloody valley. Is that the valley over there? Yeah, that's the valley. I mean, the valley run itself is fine. It's not that difficult if there is good visibility. This looks like it is. Okay, so here comes the turn. As long as I can stay inside the valley, I need to go over there at my waypoint. Of course, I'll be popping up a little bit every now and then to get a better angle and bearings. And then I'll have to make a sharp left turn towards Syria. Stay low, use the mountains. Oh. Staying inside this valley for... I'm dead. Ah, son of a bitch. That is where I had to go. Come on, this sucks. Seriously. So we've lost an aircraft, which is not good. The pilot's dead. This happens when you've got like no idea of the terrain and you try to make a run on your own. I believe the error was I did not give enough attention to the angle of pulling up while trying to go down into the valley. The turn was way too tight and I was too fast while going downwards. Okay, so one more attempt. Let's see if I'm successful this time or not. And whatever the result is, it will be either a failed strike or it will be a successful one. Okay, so making my turn for takeoff. Line up. Oh, come on, line up. There we go. Right, so attempt number 2. Let's stay on the runway, please. Here we go. This is a bumpy runway. Yeah. Okay, take off. It's done. Now let's set up everything. Easy. Okay, so master I'm on. A2 ground mode selected. CCRP. Ripple. No. 10 and 500 feet. Enter. Release angle, everything is done. HSD back up. I'm a bit too high. I cannot see the ground. Okay, here we go. We're set now. So the valley run is not as easy as I thought. I mean, not on this side, at least. Flying quite low, I would say. I can see these power lines. They're not far off. And the speed is good. No traffic down there. Quite morning. Anyone working on the farms? No? Okay, never mind.
Altitude.
17 nautical miles.
Altitude.
Where's the lake? Drop down. There it is. There's the lake. Coming up on my 10 o'clock.
Altitude.
Right, so on the other side of this mountain, that's waypoint number 1, or stair point it is set. Okay.
Altitude.
I have to practice the pop-up attack as well. I have not done that.
Altitude.
So where is this a very...
Altitude.
Okay, so start making the turn. And the visibility has gone down. Okay, so second attempt.
Altitude.
Let's see if I am successful this time. I mean, as long as I can just pop up a little bit when the turns are too tough, and drop back down into the valley. Should be fine. This is the turn where I made the mistake. Yeah, this one. So drop back down. Well, this is not like a proper valley which can be used for an attack and run on the enemy territory. So let's try to just fly low, tree top level if we can. The visibility is gone. I can see some mountains on my left side. I'm too high. Drop down. Well, no, I'm not high. I'm flying at 200 feet, which is fine, which is acceptable. Got to 300, so dropping again. 190 to 200 is fine. Wow, I'm low. I am flying low. 150 is good. Okay, so it's a long flight from here now. And I should turn off the formation lights. That's a mosque. Okay. Small hill. Right, so landscape is changing.
Pull up.
Man, low level flight is not like that easy. Let's not hit these power lines. Okay, so 30 nautical miles to waypoint, and then there is like a mountain area which I need to avoid for my pop-up attack. $20 nautical miles. Well, 25 nautical miles actually. See mountains on my left side. So it's on the other side of these mountains where the airfield is. So 6 nautical miles are, and the visibility has gone.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, so let's try to pick one of these areas. Which I can kind of use
Altitude. Altitude.
for my
Altitude.
insertion point.
Altitude. Altitude.
This looks like some valley.
Altitude.
Oh, there we've got rainbow.
Altitude. Altitude.
As long as I can stay under the these mountains over here, should be fine. There's a lot of fog over there. Cannot find a
Altitude.
good
Altitude.
entry point. Oh, the mountains up ahead. Okay. Let's do this now.
Altitude. Altitude.
30 nautical miles out. Slightly turning right. Shit. The visibility is poor. Even my
Altitude.
radar wasn't able to pick up. Okay, that's the target area on the other side of the mountain.
Altitude.
Here we go. Okay, trying to increase my speed. Center fuel tank is out, so popping up a little bit. Need to clear this mountain, so I need speed.
Pull up.
Yeah. It's okay.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, let's line up. 11 nautical miles out.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, bit of a drift.
Altitude. Altitude.
8 nautical miles out.
Altitude.
Well, as per my radar information, I am almost at the target. Okay, here we go.
Altitude.
Dropping.
Altitude.
That's the airfield. 15 seconds. Line up, line up, line up.
Altitude. Altitude. Cap flare.
Triple A's. Bombs away. Come on, come on. Multiple hits.
Cap flare.
Oh, that's a bloody missile. Shoot! Eject, 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 eject. Eject. Oh, shit. I saw the missile trail coming. But it was too late. Okay, let's look at the damage. Okay, this one's damaged. That one's gone. What? I just destroyed like a single plane. Is this damaged? Not damaged. Are you damaged? Not damaged. Yes, you're damaged. One destroyed, one damaged. Are you damaged? Another one damaged. Not damaged. Not damaged. Not damaged. And not damaged. Heavily damaged. So, anyone else? Not damaged? Slightly damaged. Not damaged. So apparently one MiG-29 destroyed in the front. This one damaged. Two MiG-29s and two MiG-21s are damaged and one is destroyed at the cost of a single F16. It is not good. So, yeah. That's it, guys. I need to get back into a bit of more practice, I would say, before I can get these things back on track. And I'll come back with some other stream as well. So, take care, everyone. Laugh it.